Hi Millie, hello. How's it going? How was your? I don't know for how long I haven't seen you. Might be no, it is not a week. I guess you were on the stream on Monday, probably on a pony one. But how is it going your last few days? How are you? And you broke the line. Oh no. I'm doing pretty good. Well, glad to hear that. And how are you? I'm tired. I'm really exhausted. But I'm okay because, well, we have a window finally made. I mean, the room is not made, there is still a lot to do, but the windows are here, so it's amazing. And I had my last test today, like of this semester, so now I will have like 2 weeks of, well, it will be more relaxing. There won't be much of tests and exams, many, not much. I had a presentation on school in school. Oh my god, what the heck! I had a presentation in school about traveling, and I had to talk in English in front of my class. It was terrible, but I got all of the points possible. So I mean, it was okay, but I was so stressed out. um, I had chemistry test today, but our teacher is in quarantine. So we were writing it with another teacher, and the teacher had to. It is actually our principal now, and she had to teach other class while she had the lesson with us as well. And quarantine, quarantine. What? Quarantine. Quarantine. Okay, now I don't know how to say that. What the heck? I don't know even. How did I say it? In quarantine. Quarantine. Okay, I give up there. Oh my god, where's my translator?
Quarantine.
Quarantine. Okay, quarantine. Okay, so so we had a test, not quarantine. Okay, quarantine. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, so we had another teacher, and she said that she doesn't have time because at that time she has to teach in the other class, and she has like two classes at once. So she told the janitor that was just like randomly passing by the class, like he was in a hall and she has seen him because the door were open, and she gave him like the tasks for the test, and he had to read it for us, and we had to write the answers. And the guy wasn't able to read most of the stuff because there were like a lot of chemistry terms, and he he wasn't able to read many of that, and it was so funny because he was really struggling with that. So we were laughing a lot, and I was laughing so much I wasn't able to focus. But what I needed to get on a test was 3, 2, or 1 as a as a grade, and I guess that I did. Like, it will be definitely. I think that it will be 2 probably, because then I will have 2 on the certificate, like on chemistry, because like my other Not able to focus in class? Never. What? Okay, yeah. Totally. Yeah, you know, never mind. Have you seen my Ito that I drew on the desk? That's me focusing in class. Funny thing, when I was at school, I think that it was Monday in that class where I did draw Ito. There was I don't know, is it maid? The woman that is cleaning, maybe just cleaner. And she has to go there every time on a lunch break to clean the desks now when there is pandemic and all of that. And she just was washing the desks, just like, I guess that she has only one cloth just like that she's cleaning with, and she used that in every class. That's just my opinion. I think it's something like that, and I think that it shouldn't be like that. But I think she does it like whatever, and that's the restrictions. Terrible. Yeah, and she cleaned only the half of the desk, and she didn't actually go through my picture, and I was like, yes. I think that it wouldn't probably come out because come down. It wouldn't. Okay, that's like the worst verb I can repeat multiple times. Like, it wouldn't wash. It wouldn't probably wash cause like I drew some of the other stuff there before. The only thing that might get washed is the red color on his horns, because I used just a pencil for that, and that is probably washable. I'm not sure. So yeah. I've seen your vandalism. Yes. No, I am giving it a bit of culture, like culture touch, you know? I'm just making it better. And yeah, so then I'm flirting with my desk, and everyone is looking at me, but whatever. They understand. But like, the worst thing is that we are only 2 days a week in that class. It's Monday and Tuesday. So on Tuesday, last lesson, I'm like, bye-bye, my husband. I have to leave you. No, they didn't send me to the school psychologist yet. Not yet. She approved. Yep. I guess. I mean, there is terrible stuff written there. Most of it is like, I want to die, or, you know, like some dicks and such pictures drawn. And I didn't do those, I swear. But you know, that's this is better, I gotta say. This is the good vandalism. And I wanted to say something. Yeah, like my classmates often write cheat sheets. Do they say it like that? Like, they write their notes and information on the desk, because there is so much stuff written there that the teacher wouldn't realize if you would be just reading it from a desk. Okay, I'm sorry for that. And yeah, well, when that cleaning lady was there, she just cleaned it, and my classmate was like, no, and the cleaning lady said that she didn't realize that there was like stuff for cheating on the desk, and it got cleaned. And when like other girls in the class had it, she let them keep the cheating stuff there. She didn't actually clean it. So we have amazing, I will call it cleaning ladies. I don't think that I should say maids. That's, I don't know, probably not it. Culture. Yeah, it is culture. It is. Sure it is. It's a man with horns. It's horny man. Amazing culture. Totally didn't draw dicks. No, I didn't. They are lame. If I would draw a dick, it would be piece of art. I never tried to do that. But those are just like really simple. I will show you it. No, I won't. I didn't do anything. What the heck am I doing? Talking and talking and talking. Yeah, I'm really confused here. What the heck? I ended with this book. Probably gonna put it all to like one layer. Oh, wait. Yeah, like this. Good. I so don't want to draw the hands, please. No. Whatever but hands. It's good you're talking mean less work for me. Yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna probably work on the rest of the clothes. Let me just find a reference. I have so much mess on my desktop, and I actually like put their really detailed background now because when I was studying, I was anxious and I wanted some friends on my desktop. So this is how my desktop looks like. And I can't find anything because the background is so detailed I can't actually see anything, and it looks like verse. I know that there is mess and I need to clean it, but because of this detailed background, oh my god, I can't see what I was able to see before. Wait, but somewhere there is Sucrose. Oh, I found it. Yay! Here it is. Molly, I'm so sorry. Don't look at that. I gotta clean that. I gotta clean my whole computer. I have only 60 gigabytes left. That's terrible. And soon we will be playing a new game. I'm not sure whether Resident Evil, the first one, or Witcher. I think that I will start with Witcher probably. So I will have to. How much? Oh wait. How much is Witcher? I might not. Wait, I want the third one. I might not have enough of space in enough storage space. 35 gigabytes? Why? Why? No. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what to do, but I actually, like, on Christmas I got USB flash disk, flash drive, I guess. So I can probably move some stuff there. But like, what is taking the most space on my PC right now? I don't know. I guess that maybe some games and softwares which I really can't put on the flash disk. Flash drive. I don't know. The USB. So I don't know what I will put there. But I have some videos because I was doing Genshin GMV. And those have quite a lot, like few gigabytes. So I will probably, yeah, and some projects, some Premiere Pro files. Those are really big, so I gotta probably move that stuff in USB. I have 9 icons on my desktop and it feels like I have too many. Well, yeah, so what? yeah, I have a lot of stuff there, but I don't know. But it's just important stuff, like this. You see this? This is like random thing that I grabbed from my desktop. It's so important for me that I gotta keep it there. I can't just delete this. This is important. I have to have it like on my desktop, so it will be like easy to reach. Anytime I would like to send this to someone, I can just open it. I have so much stuff there, but it's mostly stuff that I don't know where to put. It's like unsortable to specific folders in my computer, but in my computer I don't know where to put it. Like, look at this. Where should I put this? Where should I put this? I gotta just keep it in my desktop. This is my Facebook profile picture, and I'm there in a like a school group, and there is my teacher in it. But yeah, I gotta. No, mostly I just put there stuff that I want to insert in Clip Studio Paint and want to change somehow. Yeah, oh my legs. And I want to change somehow there and then send to someone, and I never delete them. You know, that's how I work. I should really clean it. I will probably soon. But I was busy lately. I was studying constantly, just studying. Maybe a bit of Genshin, but only a while. I realized that I can actually do dailies in like 20 minutes. And I done, like from now on I only do the dailies, like every day in Genshin, except weekends. On weekends I am there for a bit longer and I do some exploration. I swear. Come and started playing Genshin. He's addicted. No, hopefully not. Oh, I got my AliExpress order. I know that I said it in on the server. But I got my posters and they are so beautiful. I just don't know where to put them now. They're a really good quality for the price and they are looking nice. And I got a fourth one. And they sent me the science one. Like it's from Dr. Stone, which is the anime about science. And there is like something about science on that poster. They sent me nerd stuff. Why? Okay, yeah, I ordered anime stuff, but like... As if I need more things to be addicted to. What are you addicted to, Molly? I want to know that. It's really interesting you say that. Coffee. I don't know. Because like that's probably the most common addiction that I can see around me. Like I hear people so many times saying just like I will die if I won't drink coffee today. You know? Lately YouTube. Oh yes, YouTube is amazing. Yeah, I mean I am using YouTube. Like for consuming content, I use YouTube a lot. And yeah, it is sort of a problem. I stopped with TikTok, and I'm still there only for 15 minutes. If I do make a TikTok, then I'm there for longer. But anyway, I am there only for the 15 minutes. And I'm surprised that I am holding to that. But yeah, I spend lots of time on YouTube. Yeah, I wasn't even watching any anime. I've seen few One Piece episodes because I was quite sad. I was like, what will cheer me up? So I watched few of the One Piece episodes. And, but like besides that, I wasn't watching. We have to watch JoJo again on Picardo. But like besides of that, I wasn't watching much. I was only watching YouTube. But it's maybe also the laziness, because I have to watch anime in English, and I need to think a bit more then. And many times in the evening I was just like, I'm too lazy to watch stuff in English, so I was just watching some Czech streamer stuff. It's just, I don't need to like actively think, as I like when I was a kid and I wanted to translate something. I can just listen to it, but it is a bit more exhausting. Have to think about I should think about what I'm saying even now. I know that I should think about that English that I'm using, but I don't do that with Czech streams. Well, yeah, sure, like that's something different. It's way easier to consume stuff when it's like in Slovak or Czech language. But I remember when I was a kid, you know, like, okay, I'm talking about elementary school. I was still a kid at my 15. I'm still a kid. in 2 weeks. Not even 2 weeks. It's like 10 days. Wait, January 1, 2. Okay, 12 days. Okay, almost 2 weeks. I used to every time just like, you know, consciously translating everything in my head, and then we were watching My Little Pony episodes, like one new one that was only in English, so we had that in English without titles because we didn't have any. It was like on an online site, it wasn't downloaded, so there weren't titles. When I was watching that with my siblings, and then I just realized that it was the whole time in English language, and I didn't realize that before that it's in English. Yes, the end is not. What end? What is going to end? It's going to it's going to end. I hate ends. I realized that I, not like consciously, but for some reason I every time stopped watching like TV series before it was supposed to end. Like escaping the end, you know? And not like, okay, I won't watch it because I won't wanna see it. But every time I either started watching something else or stopped watching series at that time, and then I never seen the end. Like, for example, Friends, the sitcom. I ended like one season before the end and never got back to it because I don't know if I started watching something else or I just stopped watching that and didn't watch anything. But yeah, and the same thing with Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh, that is such a cool show. I should rewatch that. Your childhood life.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say
Stop!
that it's fine. When you're not
Don't
really
say that.
fine, you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Don't say that. That's terrible. I feel so old. It is terrible. But like, you know, I can drink alcohol now. That's amazing. Wow. Duel, no! Don't kill me. Oh, you wanna kill me so my childhood won't actually end because I will die? No. But I'm gonna accept still. Oh no. Right now your adulthood ended. You ended. Oh no. At least you won't get older this way, Molly, you know. I wanted to say something. Oh yeah. I'm not even, or maybe I have a death wish. Oh no. I wanna say something. I forgot what it was. Oh yeah. I am not even excited for that. I will be able to drink alcohol, or that's like the only thing. But I am excited for that. I will be able to draw naked men and maybe even post it on a secret account and send it to you in DMs because you sure want to see them. Okay, no, I'm just kidding there about that part. Also, I promised two of my friends that I will draw That's a Fabric Ito when I will reach. I will be 18 because they didn't get him. Only I did. God damn it. Able to buy alcohol. Oh yeah, you're right. But I didn't drink before as well much. Only a tiny little bit. And it was terrible. Not like the taste, but I don't like what it does to me because I get lazier then, and that's terrible. Wait. Okay, I'm back. Oh, and I will have my own bank account. I will feel so old. And I actually have friends who have like their own bank accounts already, but like connected to their parents, and I wouldn't have that because there's like student account and weird stuff like that. But no, not me. I'll have adult bank account. Well, the bank account actually won't be adult because it will be young. It will have like few days at first. You know, it will just grow up slowly. And it will have zero money on it. Like that's sort of a problem because there won't be anything in that. But it will be on my name, and that's cool. That's so cool. What did you do there? I wanted to appear. I wanted to run away. Don't run away. No, you're the only one here. Don't run away, please. Don't let me here alone with myself. What am I going to do? Where's my line? Okay, probably draw. Like I always do when I'm by myself. I'm never actually by myself. That kind of sucks. I mean, it's a good thing to be with others, but I never am alone. Yeah, whatever. This is small. All by myself. Yeah. I remember I was listening to that. I think that it was in Bridget Jones' Diary. And I was like later on I was only listening to its soundtrack. Like the movie, I mean. I have read a book as well. One of the few books I've ever finished, so I'm bookworm. But I have like a lot of art books to read now. I have actually three, I think the 3 art books that I have to read. But I'm keeping that for summer when I'll be in garden. Like I told myself that you're a warm book. No, I meant bookworm. Bookworm. I know that's disgusting. Oh no, I made this way too much small. Way too small. Much small? That sounds weird. Too small. I wanted to say something and I forgot what it was. Yeah, like I decided to like do look at this cheating there. I decided to do like digital art in my free time now when there is like winter and it's cold outside, and then when I will be in a garden in summer, I will keep reading and like traditional art for that. I swear I will read it, okay? I bought it and I will read it. I promise. This time I will.
Hello there, comrade. You seem pretty dehydrated, so I got a glass of water for your thirsty ass. Drink up.
Thank you so much. I'm drinking and I'm gonna stretch. I wanted to say I'm gonna hydrate. I don't know why. Every time I'm gonna stretch. My back? What is back? My back hurts a lot. There was like combination of back and hurts. My hack burns a lot. Burns. Yeah. Wonder who sent that? What? Who sent what? The reminders? Well, I know who. Or wait, what? Is there some technical difficulty? What do you mean? It shows who did. No, it doesn't probably show who did that. I think that there's only the GIF, right? And Mr. Berg? I don't know who's mixed. What? What are we talking about? Who it is? Who is? Edmund Berg. I don't know, philosophist. Philosoph? I don't know that in English. Wait, I'm gonna do the cheating. I opened the Wikipedia in English language. And he was economist? What? Oh, philosopher. You probably don't mean that guy, right? It's I don't know. Oh, he has a portrait that was made in 1769. That's amazing. I love that. Yeah, whatever. What was I talking about? I wanted to say something and I forgot. Oh, Berg from Fallout 3. Nice. Okay. He looks a bit creepy. I don't know. Does he have? It looks like he has glasses. Probably. But I really dislike the shadow in his eyes. That's... I don't know, it doesn't make me comfortable. He's a bad guy. Oh, okay. Then it makes sense. Oh yeah. I know now. the books. So yeah, so I'm keeping all of that. Oh, and I got a cool thing. I'm gonna try to do shrink plastic earrings. Yeah, earrings. Because yeah, I got some more of shrink plastic because I used most of it, and there's like a lot of leftovers, plastic leftovers after I did the keychains. So I was thinking about maybe making something smaller and make it like earrings. I'm surrounded by books I should be reading. Yeah, I have. Well, right now I'm using the books to put something, like put them on a posters because they are folding. Because they were like in a rolled. They are folding, so I'm putting it on tops and like something heavy, so they will keep straight. They will be straight. Yeah, my posters are kind of gay, so you know. Yeah, I have a JoJo poster. So that's for what I'm using my books right now, and nothing else. And I also put them there like on a showcase because those are art books and they look cool. Beat me to the joke? What? 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 Okay, I have no idea. I don't understand. I'm tired and slow. I'm sorry. Gay posters. Okay, I still don't understand. Yeah, they are. No, the posters are really, really beautiful. And I'm so happy, but I can't put them on my wall because we need to we need to paint the walls in the room, in my new children's room. It's gonna be bedroom, so so I can put them anywhere. What is a cool thing is that they, like when you're buying stuff from AliExpress, they every time take care of you, like the sellers, which is super cool. I mean, well, take care of you, but like you see that they're trying. I mean, their service is better than when I'm buying stuff here, which is surprising. But like they also sent me like a tiny weird plate with something like this on it, and I wasn't able to realize what the heck is that and what was its purpose. But it was those are stickers, so I can put it on the wall, which is a cool thing. I should shut up and listen. No, I will be trying to figure out what to talk about, and I still won't try. I will, but I will be anxious. Don't shut up. I wasn't able to realize. Did I say that? I wasn't able to realize. Look at its dump. Oh no. I'm sorry. Yeah. I didn't realize just that. I wasn't able to. So I have orange here. I'm gonna make you ASMR. Did you hear it or you didn't? It was really, really quiet. Oh, come on. Hello. How's it going? How was your day, Mr. Comment Man? We're sorry, just please be aware. Oh, yeah, okay, that's the better thing. What? No, I thought that when I will just simply say sorry, you know, I will be all good. I wouldn't I would have to do actually anything that will require me to make a bit of more activity. That sounds dumb again. I got lost in that. I tried to eat silently, quietly. Oh my god. I'm okay just having a pinched nerve. Oh my god. There's a lot of oh my gods. What? That sounds painful. Everyone's nerves are being pinched. Because like Wild had the same problem, I think, with his back. It is, oh no. It will soon happen to me. I have scoliosis and I sit like an idiot and my back hurts a lot. And I don't take exercise because I'm a lazy piece of shit. And when I'm in cold, I can't actually walk outside now because my back starts to hurt a lot while I'm in cold. And that's terrible. I can't even have straight posture when I'm outside in cold. I promise I will start taking exercise. Maybe stupid move. Oh no. Come on. I told you you should stop doing those crazy acrobatic stuff. What did you do? What did you you like the star jump, you know what that is? Did you do that? She swore, ban her. What? No, don't, please. I actually have written somewhere that I'm like family friendly content creator. Like, because you can choose like whether your stream is not safe for work, but it can't be really not safe for work. It's a different type of not safe for work, the boring one. I'm sorry, G, I thought I could be the black swan. Comet, you can. You just need to to start gently. That's what she said. What's that? I'm sorry, I started to cough. You just need to start gently and then become better and better, and then you will be able to do such moves. What are you working, Joy? Oh yeah, I read that. What are you drawing? I'm sorry. Give me a second. Still on the Sucrose picture. Do you have this character? She's quite easy to get. I have a few constellations on her already. What is that, Molly? Fail fish. Oh no. Never heard of Genshin? Oh, okay. Genshin is a really crazy game. Okay, no, it's a okay. Yeah, they're a hot man. So it's an amazing game. That's what I will say about Genshin. No, Genshin is amazing. It's a really good game, Kamat. You should maybe try playing that. Do you have PlayStation, Kamat? Or Xbox? Xbox? I don't think that it's on Xbox. I think that it's only on PlayStation. Because like I think that they have one wind glider in Genshin that is like exclusive only for PlayStation users, so they probably have some collaboration with PlayStation of that kind. Mandura, I still have nightmares from that pic that you sent me. What? I think that the pic is really cool. I mean, like, yeah, it is creepy, but like, I like the art style. I don't know, looks cool. But when you sent me the picture of that you had it on your computer in a dark, that actually sounds terrible. Because like seeing that's the scariest shit I've ever seen. Because like seeing that in dark, I would be scared. I never have dark in my room when I am on my computer because my head and eyes hurt, so you know. Perfectly terrible description, G. Thank you, Molly. Like, there seems good, so it seems good, and I'm glad that it seems good. And PlayStation, friendly saver matter, thank you. Those glowing red eyes. Yeah, it looks really... Just, hold on, guys. I will show you. Comment, don't look. Don't look. I don't know who's the artist. I think that the picture is flipped, though. Comment, don't look. Hide your eyes. Look at that. That's so creepy. No, I really like the art style. Wait, I think that it's flipped, because this looks like it's a tag, but like, wait. Sebag ande, Seba kanderebe? What? I don't know. But this is probably how Luna would look like if she would be a hellhound. A hell wolf, or what she is. Like, this is the most realistic Luna. Comment, I'm sorry. I sat in the corner with a pillow in my arms and just said, Demon be gone. Wait, but you said that Ita is a demon? Demon is demon. And yeah, I'm saying, I said. No, but yeah, like, in the dark, it is creepy. You have seen what I sent you as for? Yeah, the Doom guy. Is it a Doom guy? I don't know. I only know that from memes. Okay. Oh, this would be bigger. Wait. That's what she said. Okay, I should stop using that. We were laughing so much because my teacher, we were talking about traveling at school, and the teacher asked about beaches, and she said, like, what about the bitches? And we were laughing so much at school. And then she also said come somewhere. Like, okay, that's not that better. like walk, you know, like get somewhere. And we were laughing so much because we are kids. And the funniest thing is that our teacher says that, like, we are the elite, I don't know. Oh my god. Like the smartest guy in a town. That's so dumb because I can't even say in English that we are smart, but like because of that we are on like secondary grammar school, and it's one of those schools that it's more difficult to get to, you know, and there it's, I wouldn't consider it like more difficult as it comes to like studying at school comparing to some other schools, but it depends. Our school is chill sometimes. Dream Guy is by far the best exorcist. I mean, the thing was, I just seen that you sent me the pic and I couldn't see it clearly because it was too far away from the screen, so I looked it up on phone. Oh, okay, that is really creepy. Oh my god, and the worst thing is that you had to then walk to your computer where it was. With like the information, the knowledge of that it is there and is waiting for you while you are getting closer. And that sounds terrible. Oh my god. It's almost horror-like. Oh, guys, I got a new hobby. It's cool. I do that while I am walking to school. Because that's the only free time I get. I will be soon writing a story, and I'm thinking about writing some story with some. Well, I will only write it in Czech, so I'm sorry. Maybe I'll translate later. I don't know. I just want to do that for fun. I don't know if I will ever like publish it somewhere. Maybe. But I want to get back to writing because I was writing a lot when I was smaller, and I want to get back to it. And yeah, I want to make it some sort of like animal and human mutants, like how do you call that? Is it morph or something? But like that would be the world in which it would be sent, like there are human people like furry guys, because I can then make a lot of characters that will be hot guys with furry ears and such. No, I'm actually thinking about the story, so it will make sense. But my new hobby is to listen to music and imagine that, like, sort of a trailer for that story. And that's what I do while I'm walking to school. And that's so fucking dangerous. But I tend to imagine action scenes while walking to school. And I'm surprised that, like, so far I survived. I'm not dead so far. It's like that's my new hobby, you know? I so want to write that already, but I have no time, and I don't want to be again focusing on many stuff at once, you know. So I should probably focus on art now, and maybe when I will have more time, then I will do that. The question is when I will have more time. We are back. Take your time. I mean, I don't know. I will probably have less time when I will be working. Like I will have a job. It will depend though. Type of job I will have. But still. What do you think, Kamat? You have probably less time now when you are in job, right? Than you had when you were in high school. The mountain in Genshin. How did that happen? You got there? Yeah. Mountain sucks. And where are you in Liu? That. The Geo City. Or are you still in Mondstadt? Oh no, I don't know how to do art. What is this? What the heck? That looks terrible. I'm gonna make it like this. Wait. On the new layer and use the roller. No, right now I am at the mountain and I have to be careful because of the Oh my, no. Oh. Come on, that's the worst part of the game. That's crazy, I cried while doing those quests. Wait. Okay, that was my mom's phone, what the heck. Yeah, I cried while I was doing that. What? No! Oh my god, great. Okay, at least Pain and Adam are not here. I cried while I was climbing the mountain in Genshin. Well, not while I was climbing the mountain in Genshin. Oh boy, what the fuck? I cried while I was doing one of the quests there because I wasn't able to do that and it was impossible to win it. So I just started to cry. And I wanted to win it because I got primos there and I needed a lot of primos to get Toma at that time. So strong there. Yeah, there are strong enemies plus cold plus terrible stuff there. The worst thing is that at some point you will get to a challenge, like a trial challenge, and I will show you. You will be fighting in the wait, no, like this. will just... Yeah, I will edit it. Bit of cheating. You will be fighting with a bunch of enemies, and the place where you will be fighting is terrible. Just wait. I think that's right. This looks weird. Yeah. I'm gonna do this and do this. Nice. You will be on like the map of the fight will be something like that. You have a tiny little island where you have to start a challenge. This is not a cross, it's a sword. It looks like a thicker cross. And you have this. And there's water all here inside. And you have to fight here, fight here, fight here, and then go and fight here. And run like this while fighting multiple enemies in cold while there is stuff falling on your head. You have like a timer there, so you have to make it in some specific time. And it's close to water, so they will probably freeze you because those are like cryo enemies. And it's so terrible. I was able to do that because I started using Jean and I was just throwing the guys to the water and they were dying faster. But like, oh my god, it's so terrible. It was a terrible challenge. I was crying a lot and screaming, and I was vulgar. Like, I was saying some not nice words in front of my little siblings. I said a lot of not nice things while I was doing that. I won't tell you what, because you are way too young for that, guys. Have Jean? Well, fail. Fail then. No, I mean, you don't need Jean for that. I mean, I didn't have strong enough team, so I wasn't able to win it any other way. I only, Diamond Hall? What is that? What? And that's what he said. And what? On top of a mountain. Well, good luck. But like, it was the only tactics I was able to come up with such characters I had and their levels. But I didn't know at that time that you can lower your world level. What the heck? That's so dumb. I didn't know that. Just then, later my friend told me. My mentor and friend, Yablichka, that was here, my classmate, she told me that I can actually lower my world level. Swirl a muffin. What? I mean, I think that well, I don't know. I don't know if you can like throw the characters away with Animal Traveler. I wasn't using Animal Traveler much. Gigi's okay. I mean, she's a good healer. The first character is pretty strong. Who? Traveler? Or who? Traveler is not strong. It is what? He is? She is? He is probably the weakest. But you can Traveler? No, it's not. You'll see later. I mean, there are way better characters, but you can still build Traveler, so it will be a good character. There are many better characters. Okay, so now, but like comment later on, you will be able to resonate with other elements, as a traveler, so you will be able to have like Geo and Electro Traveler. And when they will add new region, then other elements probably as well. Not sure. No, that's so unsymmetrical. This is up and this is down. This looks dumb. God damn it. Okay, I gotta make this. Just gonna put this down. Yeah, and no one will see that except everyone, right? Let's work on this. Okay, I'll probably make those smaller. Okay, probably gotta move this. Okay, I will add the stockings. Sorry. And then I gotta add this pattern, the symbol. And then probably the sleeves and the back and this hair. And then the hands. Not the hands. I hate hands. Well, I actually love hands. But I hate to draw them. It's terrible. Come on, have you tried to draw hands? Oh yeah, you did. I remember that they were nice and I hate you. I feel like I should really just watch a lot of how to draw hands tutorials. I think that Cynics does have one, but I haven't watched it yet. Wait, there is some pattern underneath the clip here. it looks nice. I mean, it would probably look nice as a tattoo as well. I mean, I wouldn't get a tattoo, but it looks nice. Come on, Molly, if you would if you would give yourself a tattoo and just imagine that you would have to give yourself a tattoo, what would it be? What would you tattoo on yourself? No. What? No. Why no? Why wouldn't I like a tattoo? I mean, I personally wouldn't like it as well. I think that it looks nice, but I wouldn't put it on like forever. I will maybe like when I will be I will be older, and you know, maybe one day I won't know what to do with my money, and I will buy the what did I do here? What is this? I will buy the printer that makes the temporary tattoos, you know, so you can print on the special paper there, because I think that it looks nice, but I wouldn't put it on forever. Nothing. So you know. Image not found? That sounds cool, I like that idea. Where would you put it? Wait, how does it look? Get Oh wait, no, it's 0, right? This is cool. I will make this a tattoo. Hello Eden, hello. How's it going? How was your day? Well, I know how was your day, kinda, so. Yeah, I think that you sent me something, but I wasn't able to read it. I will read it later. How's it going? My back hurts. My back hurt a lot lately, like because the last 3 days I was just studying at home. But at least I had the walk like to school and back home. But it was really cold here as well. That might be also a reason. But I had amazing dreams lately. Like really cool ones. Another orange ASMR. Like art ones. I was in galleries in my dreams, and that was so cool. I had few dreams after each other in which I was either in like beautiful fantasy land or in galleries. And it was so cool. It's weird, but I had Genshin based dreams so many times, which totally doesn't make me Genshin addict. Not addicted when I'm dreaming about it. Oh no, I copied a tattoo as well. I had, oh my god, I gotta make this smaller. Maybe I will, wait, like this. Okay, this looks a bit better. Yeah, I had like many Genshin dreams. They were every time really cool. Because most of the time I was able to glide there, and I like to fly in my dreams. Once I had a dream that I was a witch and I was flying on a broom. Do you call it a broom? And that was so cool. like that was really nice. So give me a second. I gotta tell my siblings that they should shut the fuck up. They're screaming a lot. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back, doing great. My mother just asked me if I wrote an anonymous Facebook post where a bi girl was looking for another bi girl. Did you? So I can answer. No. That's it. Wait, what was it, like angry asked or like she wants to talk to you asked? Or what type of asked was it? It depends. Like, if it's like I'm asking because I'm interested in you, then it's okay. Probably angry. Oh no. Really? I don't know how this thing is called. I think that it should be podvazky or something in Czech. I have no idea about English. Of course I didn't. She assumed it was me. She wasn't angry, she was just concerned. Oh. I told her I had enough gay friends and don't need to post stuff like this. She wasn't delighted, but at least she was sure. I ain't her mom. Oh, really? Molly? What if you are? Oh yeah, I wanted to make some stranger on the internet joke, but I met you, so that's not working. What if Comet is your mom? I mean Adam's mom? Because I've never met Comet, so he might be your mom. Adam, just saying. Mommy? Sorry. Imagine like Adam's mom spying on us when we are doing on a stream, and it's actually Comet. What the heck? My mom few times just watched the stream sort of, but she doesn't understand English, so I can say those lewd jokes here. But my sister does sometimes, and my brother as well, especially the not safe for work stuff, and that's not good. Like, not the really not safe for work, but like some sort of, like, what is fuck and such. So I need to be careful. Wait, this sounds kind of scary. I'm not sure what this is. Should I do it with the ruler again? I don't wanna. No. Save the matter, thank you, I'm saving. Guys, do you have any plans for a weekend? I'm gonna finally have a bit more free weekend. Well, not much. I will still have to do history, but I want to finally just chill. And probably sleep. Ooh, nice. I like that. And write. Oh, that's cool. What are you writing now, Adam? Is that something? Lewd. Just asking. Just asking. More work on a weekend? No, that sounds terrible. You adults. No, I'm 2 weeks away from from being like you and like combat. No, I'm sorry, that was a joke. You are my idols. Because you're cute, even though you're old. Not lewd yet. Nice. Make their character based on me, and it will soon become lewd. I wanna write so much, but I wanna draw so much, and I need to think about my future. No, that's terrible. I dislike this. I don't like the reality in which I am. This is not good. Not good. Actually feels like they gave me too few shifts this month. Hooray! Jake, writing a story about one of my favorite OCs because I just can't get rid of thoughts about his backstory. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I haven't written. I didn't write anything for such a long time. I gotta do that. All I do is imagining romantic stories with Rick before I sleep. Before I fall asleep, well. And that's all I can. Okay, that's not even writing. It's like, but it's close. My fantasy working there. But it helps me sleep well. So, you know. I want to write something. But I want to make the story at first and then start writing. So I will make sure that I have something to follow. I can make changes later, but I have somewhere to go. Okay, but what if you wrote it down? What? No. It's mostly dump. And loot. And dump. So no. No, but I have one story prepared. I will write it down. But I don't have time. I gotta focus on drawing. You know? Because my art looks like shit, so I gotta do something with that. No, it's not because of that, but once I wanna become an artist, and so I will put like the maximum to that. Because now I probably have, I don't know, I probably have more free time than I will have when I will have a job. So I gotta quickly work now. Just work before it's too late. So yeah, I gotta do something. Also thinking about getting into writing poetry again. I found a poem today that I don't remember writing, but I like the feeling of the pencil. Ooh, that's nice. I might read it, but I hate reading poems. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't like that. I mean, there are some cool ones. We were reading the lewd poems the other day on school. Obviously, the teacher asked me to read it. And I was like, no, don't let me read this lewd stuff. The guy was like comparing boobs to two white volcanoes. It was written there. Bruh. And the other one that was really cool, it was something like wild feeling, or I don't know how I would translate it. But yeah, it was fun. Give me a second. Aiden, hello commit. You don't need to post anywhere, G, just English practice. I wouldn't write it in English. I'm sorry, but I think that Slovak language is nicer than English one. And when I will want to work with words, I want to work with Slovak words and sentences and phrases and all of that. Because I just like how it sounds. So I will definitely write only in Slovak. I know exactly which poem you mean. Yeah, that's terrible. A blooming girl, or what the heck? Oh, that sounds terrible. I don't know. Yeah, the teacher was like, let's write down some erotic stuff from the poem. Red lips? Like, wow! What the heck? But the teacher was so nice. I mean, he actually told us girls that we will be beautiful forever on the lesson. Because there was, like, in that poem, there is, let's use that girl's body before she will be too old. No, it's not exactly like that, but it sort of sounds like that. Yeah, it is something like that. And he was like, don't worry, you will be beautiful in 10 years, 20, 30, 40. It is really nice. A nice guy. So like practice then? Yeah, I should. I'm totally not writing in Slovak. Because I even chat in English. And I didn't get any Slovak language practice. And I don't wanna like get worse in like grammatical stuff. But we were actually writing the like the year work. No, we were writing one. We had like a big project at school, and we were writing. It had maybe like 15 pages, and I had only few of the mistakes there, so I didn't forget everything. But I should definitely practice that. Most poetry writers are creepy as hell. Why I write about sewers? Like no, instead. Ain't nobody gonna assume I'm a perv. Well, Eden, I know what you sent me yesterday. I think that it was yesterday. I know what you sent me, and you say that no one will think that you are a perv. I'm gonna quote Eden's message. No, I won't. I won't. You're saying that no one. What the heck? That doesn't go together well. But I'm sorry, I just like how you said this now and that yesterday. Because I will never forget. Never forgive. Especially. Did they took the inspiration from a certain Luna drawing? What? 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 Are creepy as hell. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I got it. Yeah, probably. Kamat. Do you want to see the picture again, Mr. Kamat? And then please feel free to write whatever makes you happy, then let anyone stop you. Exactly, even the pervy stuff. You know? Even that. But yeah, exactly, Molly is right. Like that's what any form of writing is about. But any form of art, what the heck? Thanks, I still have Discord open. Oh, come on! If the tablet will arrive, I will have your address. So then I can print the Luna picture and send it to you as a letter. I mean, there should be like a return address as well. Shouldn't be there? Be careful who you share what with, and you'll be fine. Yep, exactly. Don't do it like me, so I share everything with everyone online. No, I don't do that much. It depends. With friends, I do share way too much. That's the problem. No. Guess I'm okay. Right, guys? Right? Right? If you're really doing that, G, I drive to you home and break all your windows. No! We just got a new one. No, come on, don't, please. Please don't. I won't do it. I'm sorry. I won't do it. I promise that I totally won't be doing that. Today. I won't. Yeah, that's like the problem because you know my address. Molly, I exactly wanted to say something, some joke of that type. Like, no, let my computer be or something. But what if she switches to Linux? Whoa. Oh boy, no, never. Because my parents do have Linux. And then they ask me to help them with something and I have no idea how to work in that. And now, like, I'm just sad then because I don't know what to do in that. OS, that system. I don't know what to say. I want to say that software, but like Linux is not a software. Wait, is it considered? Oh, like it's not hardware; it's technical software. But yeah, I want to say something like that. So yeah, I definitely want to be doing that. What? Who did that? You haven't seen anything, okay, guys? You haven't seen anything. We're also playing Genshin. Yep, she does. Me answering for her. I know that you asked her. I'm sorry. Where's... Oh, wait, what? No. Where's the line? But I don't know, Eden, do you play daily? Because I have that problem that when I start doing something, I just easily get to stick to routine. What? Yeah, I just get... I just get stick to routine really easily. If it's not taking exercise, if it is doing some exercise and doing workouts, there's no way I will follow that. But like for the whole time I'm playing Genshin, I missed only one day in which I didn't do the daily commissions. It's been like 150 days I think so far, and that I did the commissions, and one day that I didn't. I just wish that it would work like that in other stuff like that as well. But like my streaming schedule works kinda. I know that there were no streams for 2 days now, I'm sorry, and I also missed the Sunday one, but we had end of semester and I, you know, got still alive. What, Molly? Oh, do you mean for me, right? Oh yeah, I probably should. No, you know what? Life in Genshin is amazing. In Genshin, you can fly there, and the nature is beautiful. Yeah, I realize more beautiful nature in Genshin. But it's, I'm sorry for that. But it's so nice there, and there are hot men like Kaya and Ita and Child and Kazuha and Xiao and Zhongli and Diluc and Guru and Razor and Bennett and okay, those are boys I know, and Zinchao and Chungyun and Albedo attack. And and Toma, every male character that is there, because those are my standards for a man, for a 2D man. Okay, not for real ones. For a 2D man, you gotta be a man. No, I have some male characters that I don't like, but like, you know, I don't seem for. Roulette? What? How dare you killing yourself while I'm talking about hot 2D man? That's terrible. Terrible sin, Molly. I don't understand. There's no reason for you to do that. No, I don't think it might be terrible listening to that. I'm sorry. Let's work on this pattern. I might use one older picture as a reference, maybe, because I should. Yeah, this is probably the same thing here on Amber, so I'm gonna use this as a reference, and I will use the ruler. Let's go. Oh, okay, it wasn't supposed to be hard, but I like it. Getting lost there. There's way too many lines to follow. For example, I don't know. Oh, wait, there's this. No. This. Nice. Okay, this might work. I guess that it's the same thing. Lisa had it as well. I mean, at first I thought it's some Knight of Favonius symbol, but I'm not sure whether Sucrose is Knight of Favonius. I've never met her in game. I only have her as a character, and I'm not like listening to their voiceovers when they are talking about themselves. Fish, and you got a wooden board. There's no. Oh wait. Oh, there's a shoe for you. It shouldn't be like. Why did I even bother with the top part? Dumb. I mean, I knew that I will hide it, but I was like, let's throw it all. I'm gonna probably copy and paste, and maybe I will use it again. I don't know who else does have it. I mean, maybe Jean does have it, but I'm not sure. Third wooden board, still no joy. Yeah, there's no joy. There is no joy on this stream. So sad. I don't know about Joy. I think that I've seen him on Aether's stream, but it was like 2 days ago, I think. Because yeah, I wasn't streaming. Last time I was streaming was Monday, I think. I'm back, I'm sorry. Oh, what? Oh, did I cough and dance? No. I'm going to the dentist tomorrow, and I don't wanna. I'm so scared. We'll definitely have some, tooth. Oh, wait. Tooth, how it is called? Right. Tooth damaged. Damaged tooth. I knew that. Oh, decay. Yep, that's it. Decay. Yeah, I will definitely have some decay, and I don't wanna, because it's expensive to repair that. At least the dentist won't kill you, probably. Well, I don't know. You know? You never know. No, our dentist is really cute. We were changing the dentist. And he's from Ukraine and he's a cool guy. Ukraine. It's not Ukraine. You know, from our neighbor country that is on east. Yeah. Okay, I think this might work, but the thing is, Poland. I said east, not north. In my country. Oh my god, I want to say something. Oh yeah, I thought that she has short hair. What the heck? Northeast. No, it's not. I wouldn't say so. Like for you, but for Slovakia, it's not. It's just, I don't know. It's only this part that is eastern than Slovakia. Like for you, yeah, it is. For you, it's northeast. I meant this. Oh. No, I erased the country from a map. The first border east of your town. Well, yeah, that's right, but I wasn't talking about my town. Now I showed where my town is. Okay, like this is a big part of Slovakia, but I shouldn't have done it. I didn't want to. I'm dumb. I forgot that this is a stream. What the heck? But like I meant for whole Slovakia. This is the side. It's a snail. I don't know. You can see my country. Yeah, Comet is here. Look at that. Where's Comet? Comet, where are you? Look at that, it's Comet. Look at him, he's so cute. He's adorable. And he has his favorite Luna picture. Oh, okay, I can't read it. Czechia. Oh, Czechia. Yeah, Czech Republic is here. This is... I want to go here. No, I actually don't. But Italy is nice. There's so many countries in Europe. No, I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I actually have troubles with geography. I mean, I know sort of this, but here? No way! I thought Greece is more like here, now when I look at that. It was close, I wanted to say something mean. What? Go ahead, I was kidding. Please don't. Please don't say anything mean to me or I will cry. But yeah, I found a Sucrose back view and it seems like she does have a ponytail. Oh my god. Oh, great. It found me her ass. Great. Yeah, it looks like she does have a ponytail, but a really thin one. Okay, I will maybe make it a bit bigger. Where's the hair layer? No! Oh my god. Really? Oh, here it is! Alright, we found it. Okay, let's go. I don't know how to do it. Guess who's staying at home? What? Do you have online school? Do you have online school? Now? Really? You... Oh, I'm kidding. I find it hard to believe you would be able to say something mean to her. Yeah, Comet would. Comet is not a nice guy. He's a really gangsta. Sorry, so dumb. I can't even say that without laughing because Comet is so cute. It's terrible. Yeah, well, you know what? Yeah, no. You know what Comet actually told me? Comet told me something. Oh, you want to duel me? Wait. Accept. Okay. No, Molly, you lost again. No. Molly. Ah! Okay, so what you know what Comet told me? He said one day that I remind him of Paimon. And I was like, okay, Paimon is so cute. And like I like her, I like Paimon. And the other day he said that oh my god, Paimon is so cute. And I was like, yeah, and you said it like she reminds you of me. So, you know, did you want to say that I'm cute, Comet? And he said, yeah, she talks a lot. Like, out of all, like, there's so many hot girls in Genshin. And I remind Comet of Paimon because she talks a lot, because she's annoying, because she just talks a lot. I'm gonna talk a lot, what? I'm gonna talk a lot about how I am frustrated with that. And then there is another part of the story, because I actually told that to Aether, and he, like, I told him that how Comet hurt my feelings, you know?
Hello there, comrade.
Oh.
You seem pretty dehydrated, so I got a glass of water for your thirsty ass. Drink
No,
up.
I will finish this. Oh yeah, I told Aether what he did, how he hurt my feelings of that. I am like Paimon because she talks a lot as well. And Aether told me, no, you're more like Kiching. I got her 3 times and I'm disappointed AF.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
You know, that actually hurt me a lot. Guys, you gotta be like that. So yeah, so this is how you bully me, like off stream. But no, Comet wouldn't say something mean to me. I guess. My classmate took a cheap test and it was negative, so he drew another line on it and said he manifested the COVID. This dude is better at manifesting. What the fuck? Oh my god. That's unfair. My classmates are mostly not taking the tests. It depends, but mostly just when they get sick, so. So yeah, I am not at home. But whatever. Now I don't mind being at school because, you know. Oh my god, I downloaded WebP. Because we have sort of free school now, because I have all of the tests behind me, and we have like on 27th we have like the semester end, so they will tell us the grades. Well, they will give us certificate and all of that. So like by that time we have sort of free school. It's like okay, it's just studying without actually having tests and stress. To be honest, I'm not. Yeah, this is Kiching, this character. My sister has her. I don't have her. But the thing is that she's 5-star, and you are able to get her on the pink and on the blue ones as well. And Aether wants Gigi, that is also 5-star. And he got Kiching 3 times, but he still didn't get 5-star Gigi, so that's the thing. But like Kiching is cute. I think that Joy has her as well. It's just friendly bullying. You're still further than I'll ever become. Yeah, Molly's not able to play because of his computer. That's so sad. And he also has oh no, he doesn't have life, but he has more life than I do. But the first impression of Paimon is that she's a little helper, like you help me in game. Aww. She's helping by talking a lot. That's so cute how you wanna save your soul. How you wanna be so nice that I actually once sent you the Luna picture in mail. Like, that's so nice. Yeah, that's I don't know if I can help, but I will try to help. But yeah, that's cute. I mean, I like Paimon, she's great. Wild said that she is annoying. I gotta confront him as well. Well, he didn't say that I remind him of her, but I want to know whether he doesn't think so, that I am annoying as well. Suda apt cat insta waifu. Nice. Do it. Insta one. You have your monolith girl. There's monolith in Genshin, but it's not a girl. It's just monolith. It's just a stone that you have to protect. No, I recently upgraded. I just really don't want to play. What? Molly, how dare you be sane? How dare you not to want to spend your holidays farming primos so you can get hot girls in game? How dare you not wanting that? No, I mean there is cool stuff in the game, but it's not a game for everyone. So you know. Understandable, have a nice day. But I'm glad to hear that you upgraded, that's nice. Nice to hear. Oh my god. I'm not saying, just a different flavor of insane. I get it better. Oh, I love that. Gee, have you heard? Oh no. Oh, what is that? Raiden will come to Genshin. Raiden is there. She is. Come at. No, from what? No, you're kidding. Ha 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 ha. I mean, that would be so cool, but I don't believe you. You're just making fun of me. Because you know that I want to play that game. It means that I will never meet him. Or I'm not joking. Okay, send me the source then, mister. %. Yeah, sure. Send me a source. I want to like put there more of the hair. More than it's here, because this is like really thin. I don't know if I should. You were pissing me off. That's so funny. Nice ass. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, beautiful. The heck? That doesn't look like a Genshin art to me. You know, mister? Also, that's just a link to a Twitter picture. Where's the tweet about that? It's like... No. What the heck? No, it's Genshin Impact 2 footage? Okay, interesting. Why would they make Genshin Impact 2 when the story of the first one is not done yet, mister? Like, why? They're not even in half of the first story. Because I don't think that the Arkham quest will end, you know, they're adding more and more stuff. So I am just counting the worlds that are opened. Genshin, because the story continues on Genshin Impact 2. Yeah, sure. It is actually Genshin Impact 2 already. It's Genshin Impact 2.4 right now. The hair be looking weird. Me gotta change the hair. maybe like this? I don't know. Okay, wait. Oh no, someone cut her hair and kept the... Oh, I don't know how it's called. Rubber thing there. Because we use like gumichka, which is like rubber. I forget how it's called. I was actually looking for this already. But it would be cool to get him. Yeah, you're right. I mean, he would look cool, but there will be one maybe white-haired character, someone soon. I mean, there's a lot of girl simps for the character, but there is not actually any source of that he will be there as a playable character. Maybe somewhere far in future. Wait, can you trade characters in game? I think that no. I really doubt. Trade characters in Genshin Impact. There is no direct trading system in our marketplace within the game where players could trade. With in-game services, questing help, party boosting, power leveling, and more. Okay. Plant alloy. Yeah, I was talking about that with Aether. I asked him whether he doesn't know anything about her. Well, the only possibility is to buy an account where she is. Because some people do be selling Genshin accounts, but I'm not sure how it works. And whether you can't get banned. And I wouldn't do that, you know. So, but they will definitely add her or just give her away for free again. Because she has constellations. And if they put the work into that, so they made her constellations, there should be a way to get her again. You know, so they will definitely add her. I just don't know when. Okay, and now about the wings. It's not wings, but it looks like that. I don't know. How does it look like when she stands? Get a find a picture. Wait a second. Oh. Okay, wait. So like, don't worry. I think that she will be there. Why would they give her constellations then? Oh, okay, I see. She does have something like this. Oh, great. She looks like grandma when I do this. He might be. I don't know. You know, comment if there would be trading, I would give you Ally, because I'm not using her. I will be still leveling her up and maybe use her later, like in future, because she's a 5-star, so she might be strong. I don't know, but I'm not personally using her. I think that she ended at the end of the year, like the possibility to get her. So you missed it a few weeks. That's so sad, and I'm so sorry to hear. But they will definitely put her there again. Maybe now when shouldn't the game be released now, like soon? Or is it already? I think that it's not released already. The Horizon Zero Dawn, or what is that? Or something like that. Is it? So So maybe they will put her there on wishes when it will be released, you know, like the new game. But I'm not sure. Who does it? Does it do Sony? I'm not sure. It's just stuff that I'm assuming. Hold on. Horizon Forbidden West. Oh, that is it. Is it the part of that? That's what I meant. Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah, this. Oh, it looks beautiful. What? Is it PlayStation exclusive? Because it looks so good. I really like the arts here. And she's beautiful as well. What the heck? I love that clothes. I really like red hair on girls. Looks nice. So maybe when this game will be released on that, how is it there? February 18th? What is that? Are you Google Aloy? What? No, I googled Horizon game 2022. It found me Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah, but when I said that, I meant her. Yeah, coming next month. Yeah. So maybe when that will be released, they might put her there again. But I think that she was at first. Oh my god. Released only for PlayStation players, and just then later, all of the players got her. Have you played the games? The Horizon games before? Because this is not the first one, right? I assume. I really don't know anything about the game. I just seen some of the art and it looks nice. It was just one game. Oh, okay. The second one is coming next month. Oh, I see. That's nice. So is it only on PlayStation, or is there also like PC? It is probably only on PlayStation. I only heard about it with PlayStation together. Is it by Sony? Yeah, like the publisher is Sony. And will you play it when it will come out? Great, I'm lost again. Oh, here. He's exclusive, but the first one came out on PC too. Oh, I see. So maybe this one will be as well. It's nice. Cause it looks really, really cool. They released it a few years later on PC. Yeah. So the same like they did now with God of War, right? He pre-ordered it summer last year. Whoa, really? Like, that's a long time to wait. Exactly. That's... I don't know if I would be able to wait for so long. What is the benefit of pre-ordering it? First it's PS only, and then they release it years later on PC. Yeah. The art is almost finished, but I will have to end soon because I have to wake up soon tomorrow. Will you get some stuff? Like, do you get like in-game stuff? Or when you are pre-ordering, do you get like physical copy or what? Yep. Oh, I see. Okay, then it makes sense. Maybe I should. Oh no, the sleeves. Should I start the sleeves? I'm gonna end soon. What? What the heck is that? Okay, Molly. Just for you, I will open the translator. That's it. Wait, what? In English? Oh, okay, what? It's translated like what? What? What, did I say something? Did I say Molly? Okay, I'm sorry. Oh no. I said whether I should start with the sleeves because I will end soon. Like 6 minutes, because I need to wash my hair and I need to wake up soon tomorrow, so I gotta do all of that. Wanna go to bed sooner, because like last 2 days I went to bed about 11 to 12 because I was still studying. Was it worth it? No, it wasn't. Well, I will have only like 2 twos on the final certificate probably, so like that's nice, but I got to the point when I'm done studying only for myself, and for that I want to know that stuff, so I'm a bit more chill about it and I don't feel that stress like I did before, because I don't need good grades for getting to like the university. I'm not going there. And my parents also, like my dad told me that I shouldn't try hard it and I should just focus on stuff that I like to do and would like to do for a living and get better in that, which is in my case art, so maybe one day. I got lost in my folder and suddenly you're ending your stream. What? I'm not ending yet. I only said that I don't know if I should do this. But yeah, I'm gonna start. I just don't like to just so unnaturally cut it. When I know that I will have to end the stream and I have like something in progress, like the specific particle of the picture. I don't like that. That's yeah, I don't like that. But I gotta do it because every time I'm like, just a while longer, and then I end up to not sleep. By the way, I realized a really cool thing for those who have troubles with falling asleep. I mean, this might not be a solution, it depends. But I was watching the it was some presentation of some women talking about social sites and how does it influence the brain and such stuff. it's most of the stuff I knew. But then she said that what you should really avoid is doing the well, sort of pointless scrolling before you go to bed. Like somehow, because like that way you are getting way too much of information at the same time. And then your brains is not brains your brains then your brain is not able to rest after, like, you know, like there is a difference between for example watching one video before you go to bed and just like scrolling and going through many of stuff, or like writing with many people. So the point is not that you should avoid being on any electronics before you go to bed, what they say us, but the point is that you shouldn't be overwhelming your brain with information before you go to bed. And then I realized that I had a terrible night and I wasn't able to fall asleep, and it was the one time I did actually scroll through Discord servers and memes before I was falling asleep, because I stopped doing that lately. And then one time I did it, and then I slept really bad. And the other day, after that, I was watching the presentation. I was like, what? So now I stopped going on my phone after I finished the stream, like totally. I only like write in Discord on PC, just like good night to Eden, which is what I do before I go to sleep. And that's all. And I'm not scrolling through memes as I was used to before, or like being on TikTok. And I sleep better. I sleep way better. I mean, I never had troubles with sleeping, but it happened to me a few times that I wasn't able to fall asleep and just like keep my brain calm. Just saying that. Because it's exactly you, Molly, who has problems with that you are on TikTok way too much. And come at. Stop being on TikTok, guys. Stop doing that. Oh, you need to cut something? Yeah, exactly. I need to cut something. I need to cut it here. Okay, not that. Fur reply is a great way to fall asleep. That's a sad way to fall asleep. I can't do that. I don't know how people can listen to a podcast and fall asleep like that. I can only imagine listening to only really, really calm instrumental music, like some of the Genshin soundtracks and such. And what? I don't even have a TikTok account. I know, come on, that was a joke. Oh, I've seen a cool One Piece TikTok. TikTok? Oh, what? What is that, Molly? Now, TikTok is like any other site. But I actually prefer TikTok memes more, like over Instagram memes. And even the community, and it's nice for like, for promoting yourself. Cause like, I was watching actually, I was interested in this, and I was watching the statistics of my posts on Instagram and on TikTok. And on Instagram, where I have 300 followers, my picture got to 70 different accounts that has actually seen it. And on TikTok, where I have 100, I think that I have 169 followers, I tend to get like thousands of views on my TikToks. And now I even got 2,000 of likes on my latest TikTok. And I don't care about that, but it's a good way to promote yourself. The algorithm there works better than it does on Instagram. Like it doesn't kill the small accounts that way. I mean, it might not be like only that fault, like also the saturations of people, how many people are using the different sites and how they use them. That's also like how many content is being posted there, like that might affect this as well. But when you want to promote yourself, whatever you do, whether you are a streamer or you're an artist or whatever, if you like that, obviously if you like doing that, not that you hate TikTok like Molly here and you start doing TikToks to get people there, it's a good thing to create your brand or whatever. Really? Save reminder, thank you, saving. Fish, and you caught a carp. Wow. The only times when I'm on TikTok is when you send me a video. Yeah, and then you send me a TikTok Five Nights at Freddy's compilation. It's like, I have a friend that said that TikTok is terrible, and then she sent me Instagram Reels. And the Instagram Reel was just repost from TikTok that I've seen. What? Let's slap? I don't have a slap sound effect. Do you mean sleep? I will sleep soon. I don't know what you mean by slap. Okay. This might work here. It's not done yet, though. Okay, gotta go like this. Something like that. And now this. Yeah, I know. I don't. I know that it's written with A, but I don't know any word that is like SLEP. So I said that. Is that a word? Because I don't know that. I never heard it. Wait, what? Oh. Okay. Have to go to bed? Yes, same. What? Wait. Yeah. Good. No, not good. Like this. Wait for the stream. See you, Kamal. Thank you so much for being here. I will end it here as well. Okay, I'm gonna save. So, guys. Is about as correct as saying doggo instead of dog? I say doggo. No, I never. Yeah, I say dog, but only a few times. What's the prop? Doggo. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I gotta end. So I'm saving here. It's almost done. We'll finish this on Sunday, hopefully. Thank you so much for being here, guys. The next stream will be gaming stream. It will be Genshin, playing Genshin. This is the last Genshin, and then we will probably start Witcher, I think. Witcher. I'm deciding between Resident Evil and Witcher, but I think that I will do Witcher, then first Resident Evil, then Little Nightmares, and then the second Resident Evil. We'll see. So, thank you so much for being here. But we will do some Genshin in between of that, guys. I'm just saying that. There will be also Genshin streams. I will see how I will make it. It will depend on how far I will get in the story and whether I will need to finish something for quests. So, thank you so much for being here. Hope to see you again on Saturday probably. Then on Sunday on the art stream. Maybe if you won't be here on gaming stream. So we will finish this picture. And we will then later get to the next character, and I don't know which one it is. Give me a second, I'll check it. Sucrose. Oh, it's Jean! Nice, it's Jean. Okay, gotta be Jean, the next one. So we will then get to draw Jean and then Diana, I think. So bye bye, guys. Have a good night. Rest well. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Sending you hugs and kisses. Love you so much. And hope to see you again. Even tomorrow there will be ponies, so you can be there. Okay. Bye bye, everyone. Get off my lawn with that Genshin. No, never. I will never do that. Okay, so bye bye. Love you. Have a good night. Nini.